Crusader Kings 3. I'm an adventurer like you, and we are continuing the misadventures of House Lhoyul in the picture here. And yesterday we imprisoned our wife, right? And then she died in prison because, well, she was a criminal and an adulteress. So we decided it's time for a new spouse. And we found a new one here in the picture. Also, our heir, the lovely lady in green, she lost her husband. I think he was killed in the siege or something. Anyway, it wasn't any of my doings, at least not directly. And her husband was our spy master, so we eventually got her married to a new guy who is very good at intrigue, so we have a new spy master as well. So we are House Lhoyul. We are intent on establishing the kingdom of Lomon, which is, you could say, the area east of Nepal. And I'm not sure actually if it includes Nepal, or at least partly. Maybe just like the eastern part of it. But yes, so Bhutan and stretching more towards the east from there. So that is what we're doing. And yeah, it's ups and downs as it goes so far. So let's get into the game and let's see what we can achieve today. So yes, I did have to go into this. I just did that like 10 minutes ago, and this was red. This was disabled like that at the start of the game. It did select the correct save, but it didn't enable Iron Man and achievements. So every time you start the game, you have to go in here and enable these if you want. The game's settings otherwise are remembered, but not this under achievements, so that is a bit of a pain, and I'm sure they will fix that with the upcoming patch that they promised us. So. And I'm wondering why these parts are now highlighted. They were at the end of the game yesterday, and they still are. Why? Also, yes, I found this because yesterday I was looking at a character sheet and I was like raging that I can't find anywhere on here what my stress level is, and that raised my stress levels. But apparently you have to go here, and this red bar here shows our stress level, and we're at level 1. So our fertility is slightly lower actually. 177 of 300, so the next level, level 2, is at 200. And then we probably would have another like nervous breakdown or a mental episode. So we want to prevent that. So we should probably organize a hunt. No, here under decisions. Well, we can't call a hunt. We're missing money. Ah, okay. We're missing money. So we should gain some money and then call a hunt. Right? We could also go on a pilgrimage, but that also costs money. And we gain piety, which is something. Can we see where our holy sites are? Because that's another thing I haven't actually even looked at. Lomon is our culture, right? This the candle icon is for our culture. He switched to manorialism instead of coinage. Can't we like switch back to coinage? That would help. That would help. Why is he fascinated with this? Economic buildings. Ah, I see. Yes, but 12 years of this and we would have achieved coinage, and then you can switch to that. Oh well. We should definitely take over his place as the culture head, right? The ruler of this culture that has the most Loman counties in their realm is the culture head. We have 4, he has 5. So that is something that should not be too hard to achieve, right? He is like basically here, and we are, well, part of this, right? Yeah, so if we get these, then we should, yeah, so Nepal is here, right, as I was saying in the intro, and we don't even want to go that far, so we're just east of it, right? We want this kingdom, which means we want Bumthang, which is part of present-day Bhutan, and these counties. Okay, what's this? Advanced succession, yes. Culture, we know about that. Issues, raid. Yes. Raiding Traduk, which is in between these highlighted areas. I think they're in a war or something. So we can raid this because they have some loot there. We can declare wars. Yeah, so this guy and this are interesting. And then there's a Ningxi, which is to the east of us, right? This orange blobby thing. And we're not terribly interested in these areas, but this, Bamako, that definitely should be ours. Although it is Botpa, not Lomon. But it is part of the Yoruba kingdom of Lomon. Right? And then there is our ally and friend over here, Zayul. Okay. So we should probably focus on getting this, Kona, and Bumthang. And then expand westwards to Pano and take this part of Yarlum. Right? And then we'll leave Nepal alone. Maybe we should like ally with them. They have a child, 1-year-old, so when that grows up, it's a daughter, we could arrange a marriage, possibly. Right? Yeah, the sister is already married. We should take this person possibly as a person of interest. Not that they're terribly strong, in fact, not at all, but it is a neighbor that we want to be friends with. And then there is Pala here, which is probably also a good idea if we could make them friends of ours. They're also a young couple, and they have a young child, a young daughter. Let's put her on there as well. Keep an eye on that. Because we have a range of children, right? Well, it's a lovely daughter. But we're talking about 2 girls here, right? So this son of ours can get betrothed with one of these once they grow up. I'm not sure what the minimum age is for betrothal, but it will be at least 6, I think. Because right now there isn't even a thing. We can't. Oh, we can arrange. We can arrange marriage for her. Oh, we can. Yeah, but she's 2. Come on. Who do we have? Sharuk, our grandson. Maybe. All right. Yeah, you can actually. I was just watching a video of somebody who was explaining that you can get people, if you need like counselors, by marrying off your single courtiers, which is a great way to get people into your court without paying the money you would normally pay for recruiting someone into your court. And he was saying there isn't a way to see the prowess. Because when you do that, not my wife, this, our lovely daughter, she's not married, right? And you can sort by martial skill, but it doesn't show the prowess. But you can actually sort by prowess. And then you get this one, for example, has a lower martial skill, but has 22 prowess. And he is an aspiring blade master. So that's definitely someone we would be interested in having, right? Not sure if we want a 37-year-old for our 12-year-old daughter. Though he is quick, an aspiring blade master, brave, 22 prowess. That's not at all shabby. But then it would need to be matrilineal, of course, for him to come to our court instead of taking away our daughter. Yeah. And then, by prowess, do we still get him? Yeah, we still get him. What is our current top champion? 20, right? So, and this guy is also a 20. Interesting wardrobe choice. And he has 4 titles. Okay. So if he has those titles, would he still come to our court? I would expect not. Yes, he's Zane, our champion. He is our highest prowess champion. Well, why not? I was only showing an example, but yeah. So, what's going on here? They're in a war. Okay, they're in a war for Mahila Boshe's claim on the petty kingdom of Yarlung. The whole kingdom. But war score is minus 49%. And who is she? She is the Boshe of Komai. Oh, so it's like an internal war. She's a vassal that's going for the kingdom title. The pity kingdom title. I see. I see. That's why it's blinking. Because there's a split in the kingdom. Never mind. But it does mean they are weak. Right? It doesn't show here that there is a war going on. These are the war leaders. And the allies. And he, okay, interesting. Well, that's what's going on around us. Let them finish their war and then we'll make a decision whether to go for Kona here or Gurmad or even Bumthang. Right. Okay, let's start up the game. Like unpause. We've been talking for a long time. I accept your betrothal proposition. I will grace take the hand of your daughter when the time comes. And he is not in our court now, so we'll need to wait a few years until she grows up before he joins our court. That's the only thing. Okay, neighboring ruler lost a war. Oh, that's another war. Okay, so here, Pala is expanding, yes. We definitely want to make allies with them. Right. So there is a daughter, two daughters. And if our youngest is 12, and our youngest son is 13, and he also is not engaged yet. Yeah, I think this is a really important kingdom, right, to befriend. So can we arrange a marriage between her and our son or our grandson? Potential alliance to Pala Kingdom. Yes, and with this one we don't get the alliance. So not matrilineal. And we gain an alliance with a superior power. Yeah, we don't want them to be on our bad side. The problem is that they will not accept. Not even a matrilineal marriage. Yes, okay. What if we do not choose his first daughter, but his second one? They will not accept. Why not? You have too many existing alliances. Oh, really? You can have too many. She's marrying down. They don't like us. A patrilineal marriage. If it's matrilineal, then it's still like 72 different faith. And she is dear to the Maharaja. Yes, we can get that, but so we could possibly fix this. But the marrying down part, I guess not at this point. Yeah, okay, so that's not gonna happen, which means the Pala person, no. This one, that's from Nepal, right? No? Her. Why? I thought we were looking at this. Okay. This child, yeah. This child, possibly for some later time. Okay. What are we doing? We are... Liege. still in a war. Yes. Alright. So we need to wait till they finish their war to make a decision on that. And can our steward get some extra monies? Can we switch it to manage domain for now? What is this? Protecting against schemes? Yeah, well. That's fine. We have an experienced diplomat. He wants 10 gold, no. Increase control in county, good. So the thing is, we could, if we wanted to keep him without paying the money, marry him to a single lady in our court, if we have one, which I don't think we do. Recipient, what? Him. No, we're talking about what? Why can't we select him? Well, because we have no ladies to marry off, that's why. Yeah, we swooped up the last one, which is now our slow concubine, right? This one. Yeah. Well, we could set her aside and then marry her off to somebody who we want to keep, but we don't really need to this guy. Not when we have a 20. A level 20 chancellor already. Wait. So we're all good now? Because he was here, right? A Tanagar. And we have now 100 control. We have 100 control here and there. But we need this one. So increase control here, please. Yes. Why right click to dismiss? Yeah, but we know this. We don't need that to come back. Scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my shaman, Karma. That's terrible, because Karma is actually pretty good. He's getting older, but he's pretty good. Yeah, we must stop the villain behind this. The existence of murder karma scheme is exposed. So, we know there is a scheme, we don't know yet who. And the success chance is only 5% because the scheme is exposed. Well, that's good. That's good. We swayed our spy master to like us more. Good. We continue our efforts, yes. It's only +4, so. Another 25 would definitely be helpful. Right, so there's all kinds of stuff going on there. Guess I'm going to trade pregnant. Yeah, I knew it. Oh wait, that's not the slow woman. Sorry. Kesang is one of my other concubines. And she's pregnant. Well, that's good. I mean, she would make an excellent diplomat, actually. Why isn't she the diplomat? Yeah, Chancellor. Why does it? Oh, she does show up here. Yeah. But she's pregnant now, so never mind. Great Eminence. So we can use her to educate children who have a tendency towards diplomacy. Speaking of educating children, our children, we have 2 that are underage. He is getting a martial education with Tenzin, our champion, who is a brilliant strategist and an aspiring blade master. Also a flexible leader and an overseer. So that's all good stuff. Hopefully it rubs off. And then even our daughter is being educated by him. Yeah, because for her it's between martial and intrigue. Right, and martial is possibly more useful. Yeah, she is pretty good at diplomacy, all things considered. Oh, because she's generous. Okay. And go back to our family, our heir. How is she doing? It doesn't really tell us anything about her current focus, like lifestyle focus, unless I'm mistaken. And she has 2 children. She called her son Shiru. Okay, whatever. Chomo, after her sister, right? And she's 13, she's getting a learning education. But this is our granddaughter, right? That's in line for the throne. Since we are, what you call equal. Right? Equal cognatic. Men and women are equal in succession. Designated heir. We don't have absolute crown authority, so we can't designate anyone, but yeah. This is our daughter who's in line, and then this one is next in line. We lose a title on succession to Chomo. The Petty Kingdom of Monyu. Okay, so if we die now, our eldest will get this, and our second daughter will get that. Right. The same problem we had before. Yes, there isn't very much we can do about that except going for absolute crown authority. And that will take a while. We can go here. It can be increased again in 1106, but we don't have the royal prerogative innovation, which would take 364 years. Right. That would be 1464. That's after the end of the game in 1453. So little chance of reaching that. Of course, there are possible modifiers along the way. I'm sure. I'm guessing here, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, Confederate partition. And can we change that? To rule innovation. That would also take over 300 years. So no chance. And this, yeah. High Crown Authority. We do not have the primogenitor innovation. Right, that's all far, far away. And this person opposes us, even if we wanted to change something. Okay. But yeah, she is a decent character. Although she is sterile. Well, it's only minus 50% fertility, so it's not totally out of realm of possibilities. But yes, it's entirely possible that she will inherit and then die childless. And then somebody else in the line will inherit, like Shirup. Our grandson. He is bossy, but he's going for stewardship. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's have a look at her. She doesn't like us. Well, yes, because she wants a seat on the council. But she isn't good enough to get a seat on the council. Sorry, lady. The good thing is, though, that she will probably die soon. And we don't really need to change any laws, because the laws we want are unobtainable for us. And she looks as if, what are you on about? Let's just get on with it. That war is gonna be over soon, right? Wait a moment there. Alliance expired. That's good in this case, because it's with a baroness who can't really give us any troops because she's inapathetic. Stress has ruined Boshe's appetite, causing her to skip meals and waste away. That's not good. But yeah, this guy is winning. Right? He's Prabhu Degiel II of Yarlung, so he's the ruler of this place. Right. Okay. He doesn't have a lot of soldiers, but he has powerful allies who do. 2,000. Similar in strength to ours. Yeah, if they lose some more, then we can strike. Although we first should have a hunt, so we can lose some stress. Mahila encourages chivalry. We gain 75 prestige. Well, I was hoping for money. Which is why I put her to manage domain. Right, which is supposed to make stewardship stronger. Although she has poor stewardship, so that doesn't really help. Okay. She's really good in politics though, so let's get her back on that. Yeah, so alliance expired with Sunam because Sunam has died of consumption at age 62. Okay. May you have some rest now. And that means we have an opening in our alliances. We can make another alliance Right now we only have Zayul, which is really useful because they're mighty. Yes, okay. So we will want to get allied with one of the other countries around us that doesn't own stuff that we want. Right? Like Lhasa. Oh, they don't have many troops. He's all beat up. These are decent. Potentially useful. They do have an 11-year-old. Could get a betrothal out of them. And is this not very strong? These also less so. Nepal is reasonably strong. Okay, so this is our slow concubine. Although it says unmarried, I don't understand why. It should just say she's a concubine, right? Because she has been taken. But yeah, whatever. She's pregnant now. Well, having like some children far from the top of the line of succession, that's fine. We can use them to lure people into our court or gain alliances possibly down the road. So yeah. So this is their daughter. Yeah, we could set up a betrothal there. He's already betrothed. This High Chiefess of Nima is not betrothed and would make a decent ally. Yeah, they have land here, which is not in our de jure kingdom. De jure kingdom, sorry. So yeah. Okay, maybe can we get her? Propose alliance. Ah yeah, we can propose an alliance without marriage now, right? But they will of course need to like us very much. They're of a different faith, so that's a problem. Choose someone to marry off. Okay. Yeah, why doesn't she show up here? Anyway, so if we want an alliance, he is not betrothed yet either, right? Okay, they are closer in age, so him and her. If we make it matrilineal, she will accept. And he is our, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th child. So if his children are out of our line, out of our house, that's okay. We gain an alliance. My son, with a tired yet blissful smile, Kesang presents me with a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you Gompa? We have Felmat, Shomo, Sanje, Penlop, Chering, Penjore, and Ludrom. Gompa. Yeah, why not? May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. And we formed an alliance with High Chiefess Poyongsa of Nima. Okay. To the benevolent Prabhu Penjora. Oh, we're benevolent now. That's nice. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. I will graciously take the hand of your son Penjora when the time comes. Right? Is he a catcher or what? Well, he is paranoid, but yeah. 12 martial average right now and 7 prowess. Not the greatest, but he's still learning, so there is potential there. There's potential there, and we now have an alliance. Excellent. Excellent. Now how's the war going here? And we're still swaying our new spy master. All right. $52. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so he likes us now. Which means now we are in a position where everyone in the council likes us, although we have some vassals, right? Isn't there a way to see our vassals? Here, yes. Our half-brother, right? We forced to become our vassal, and there is this one who we made chief of Alon, because that county is not feudal but tribal, right? So he gives us some levies but no taxes, and we don't have the money to feudalize that county, unfortunately. And then there is this mayor. Oh, she now likes us a little bit. Don't know what happened, but that's good. It's a republic. That's not really the right word, I would say. I mean, it's a city, right? Anyway, they pay a little bit of tax and they give us a few levies. Yeah, nothing to write home about. So I'm not sure why this is designated as a powerful vassal. Yeah, okay, they have like voting power if we wanted to change the law. And we only have this county, okay. If we want to upgrade this, 880. No, we don't have that kind of money. Do we have money for a hunt? We're still missing 4. We want 67 gold coins. Okay, soon, my dear, soon we shall have a hunt. Yeah, it's like 177 here, okay. And we are at 2/3 towards our next perk. Great. And is still fighting in Yarlum. call to war. Oh, wait a moment. Yeah, I was looking at that. Interesting. Card selected. Yeah. Battle of the Zetan. Yeah, these guys are so losing. They are winning. Yes, they're very strong. They will lose some soldiers though, which is good for us. Yeah, they're a mighty enemy. Call to war to the benevolent Cabo Pendule of Loyal. I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the Zayul conquest of the county of Zogan. Or something like that. And yeah, Ukbo. Okay, enemies are these. Omer. We've fought them before, right? And Yuchi. There are direct neighbors here. Right, they could come in and siege us. Stuff like that. If we decline, he loses 10 opinion of us for 12 months. Yeah, it's an offensive war, right? So, but you love us, so 10 opinion isn't very much. If we accept, he spends prestige, we join their fight. I wish we could send just like a small part of our army, because we are gearing up towards one a war ourselves, right? When they finish here, we will decide. So on the one hand, I feel that we should help him, that we are compassionate, and they are of our culture. But on the other, the enemies have 240 and 1300, so less than 1600, and he already has 2600, so he should win anyway. He should win anyway, and I don't want our neighbors to come and siege our cities, so I'm sorry, but we will decline this time. Why is our champion wounded? Friendly exchanges, your loyal town gain 20 opinion of you because of our spouse's excellent diplomacy skill. That's our nephew, our half-brother's son. Okay. That is good. We can arrange a marriage for him. Yeah, no, this is not really useful. And another call to war from our new ally. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Nima here. And the enemy is this guy, Nagormo. Where are you? That is enormous. Why are you fighting him, my dear? Why are you fighting him? It's a defensive war. Okay. Yeah, I think we shall accept this one. Oh my goodness. How much? 47. We lose 20 opinion. Yeah, we're not really in any danger from their armies. Right. And we do want her to be okay and strong enough to come to our help when we need her. But 1400, we have 1300. Yeah, together we can beat them, but we would probably lose a lot of soldiers. Okay, except we've joined the war. It's probably the wrong decision, but I feel compelled. She's defending against a more powerful neighbor. How did she get like 3 parts like that? Oh well. Which means we need to raise our armies. And there we go. Who are our champions? Zane. Tintin. Yeah, you should not die though. You should not die because you're teaching my children. Tok Tok Dun. Kunjom. Choma. Suvrata. Okay. And one more. Yeah, we're really egalitarian here. Okay, you shall go where? Here? Where is her capital? Here. Yeah. Go and defend her capital. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with the discovery. He is certain that my Marshal Kondo is scheming against my shaman Karma. Why? Why would you do that? He is your rival, as is my daughter. Did he seduce your wife or something? No, it doesn't look like it. Unless there's something going on that we don't know. But he's friends with my daughter and my concubine. He's rivals with my other concubine and with Kondo. Well, that's probably some personal matter. Kondo is exposed as an agent in the murder scheme, loses 150 prestige and 20 opinion of you. Throw him in jail. Whether to or not, I will not accuse him. He goes free. No, we need to defend Karma. Karma is doing a good job. Marshall is doing a pretty good job too, but he's replaceable, right? He is replaceable because, yeah, we have this guy, for example, who is slightly better. So, throw him in jail. Off he goes. And there you go, and you take on that job. That's how we deal with it. My son, praise Don Polo, Narmada has given birth to a perfect little son. But he's slow, so he's not entirely perfect. He's not entirely perfect. We shall name him Norbu. That sounds good. May you grow to be strong and especially wise, despite being slow, my son. Yeah. We shall marry him off like matrilineally somewhere. Spouse's skills. She gained major diplomatic expertise. That's great. That is great. Okay, where are my soldiers here? 1344. Okay, they're growing in number. That is good. And here are allies. Okay, my prisoner Kandu has died in my dungeons. That's our marshal, right? That we just imprisoned. Okay. Well, that's how it goes. You try to kill my shaman, right? And you end up dead yourself in my dungeon. Now that is karma, I would say. If I'm allowed to make a joke like that. Ah, wait, what happened? I was thinking at the end of the year we could call a hunt, but yeah, then we were called into war and we didn't have enough money. Okay, the people of the county of Itanagar have finally been convinced to convert to the true faith. There are practically no more heretics in the whole of Itanagar. Signed, Shaman Karma of Lhoyul. See? He did a brilliant job. Yes, he did. So now he's back to religious relations. Okay, convert faith, fabricate claim. Alright, so we are, let us focus on our realm for a bit. Is there a faith map? Yes. So this is now Donji Poloism, but all the other counties are not. So we shall send him along to the other counties, right? Popular opinion -20. Disastrously rebuilt walls. We're not the same culture. The faith is hostile. Offensive war. Offensive war. What's going on there? Why is there somebody smoking that capital? Siege of Lunze. Who is doing that? The Petty Kingdom of Yarlun is sieging our... What happened? That's not part of this war, is it? No. So why is Yarlun doing something here? That's not on. But there's so-called neutral. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so there's this. And then there's this. They don't like us. And they don't like us very much either. Oh. Yeah, I think we should send him here first. Convert faith here. Right, so now in Allo we have both increased control and convert faith jobs going on. 21 years left. Oh well, I guess it's worth it. Brother, what's going on there over in Lunge? So you are in a war. Lunge conquest. Ah, you are trying to get this. I see. And you're losing. Well, that is not a great surprise. Because they are much stronger than you are, you fool. Well, not by themselves, but with their allies, right? Aye. Well, yes. You are just a fool. I mean, I understand it. It belongs to your title, right? Petty Kingdom of Monul, probably. But this is just stupid. Nihal has been swayed. You continue your efforts. No, I don't need to continue my efforts. Oh, that was another thing I was looking at, right? Do we need to sway somebody else in my court? Who is Theda? She is the wife of our steward. Okay. No, that's fine. Our sister-in-law and champion. Okay. Why don't you like me? The usual reason. Oh, you're not even of our faith and culture. But he is. Can I ask her? No, I can't ask her to. Oh, I can. Demand conversion. Will accept 0. No, not some. Her. Okay. She accepts and now she likes me. See how easy that was? Neighboring ruler won war. Your neighbor, Prabhu Jekyll, has won against your half-brother Ngapo Sherup. Yeah, because he's an idiot. In the Lunge conquest on the county of Kona. Yes, we will get that in due time, but why are you such an idiot? Ugh. Right, so we're all good with the people in our court. We don't have any prisoners left. Yeah, we discover. Is this still going on? Because we know who did it. And the person responsible is dead. Who is a non-believer? Her sister-in-law. Well, she likes us, so we can just demand her conversion, right? That's easy. Okay. any of our neighbors we want to butter up. He still likes us plenty. His primary heir, 34. And that he's married to our daughter. And she actually is set to inherit this, right? Isn't she? So that could actually mean that it moves out of our realm. If they have a child who inherits both this and Monyu, is that how it works? I think so. Yeah, that might not have been entirely smart. But the good thing is we have a friend, an ally here. Okay. They actually like us, even though we took a loan from them. Personal diplomacy, okay. They actually like us. Poor 13-year-old. Oh no, he just looks old, but he's actually 18. Why does he have a grey beard? Oh, he's an albino. Interesting. Okay. This guy, he likes us. We're good with them. He likes us. He likes us. Nepal likes us. Arnold likes us. Oh, look at that. That looks terrible. They both are wounded and scarred. That's what happens in a war, I guess. Okay, let's move on. Our army is here to defend their capital. Where are they waging war? Oh, they are there. Yeah, well, they have 7 champions, and we also have 7. They are over there. Our army is better quality than their army. Should we just join them in the siege on their capital? Benjor comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards warfare, such as Benjor, can come to truly understand it. He has shown great aptitude both in battle tactics and the management of armies. He will make a fine commander one day. He's a skilled tactician. 12, Marshal. So no, that's okay. It's not amazing, but yeah, he's still ill. He's been ill for a long time, right? Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. They grew up fast, and he is betrothed. She is 11. Yeah, so we need to wait 5 years. But that's okay. Oh, 1400. Okay, we should go and fight them. Let's be good allies. You can unlock a new perk for the... Yes, that. Okay, what do we want? Forced vassalage? or adaptive traditions. I think this is more useful. Okay, let us go and fight. Oh, now they're moving away. Well, let's siege this back then, right? Oh, they're going to fight our allies over there, probably. Spouse, up to the task. Some of my counselors believe their job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Goncha when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. So who? Wait. Our marshal gained study marshal for 15 years. Steward gain. He would be grateful. Our marshal would be insulted. And perhaps you have some advice for spy master Nihalre. He would be insulted. Stay here with me instead. Romancer. Oh. Right. But if he can give lessons to our steward, I mean, he's good already, but he would actually be grateful for it. And he would possibly become a better steward, which is only in our best interest. So let's do that. Okay, we want our army to go there, I guess. Yeah, we would have a lot of attrition. Can we go another way here? No. Well, I guess we'll take the attrition, or unless we can fight them first. Enthusiastic conversions. County of Along gained support for conversion for 5 years. Wait, mental break, dark thoughts. What's happening? Guilt and shame have been plaguing me. Oh, we're still at 177. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish. But what could possibly help? Donating to charity with money we do not have. Maybe a couple of drinks. We'll become a drunkard. Or I must be strong. I gain 20 stress. Yeah, that's not enough to get me to the next level, but it gets me dangerously close. And we're losing money here because of our raised armies. Yeah, and we're going to lose soldiers here in these, them. What is this anyway? We have a terrain map, yeah. Desert. We're in the desert. Where did the enemy go? Okay, I see. Stop going there because they are already fleeing as well. Go back here. Siege is back. Yeah, they have abandoned the siege. Hey, come on. Yeah, go back. And we just lost like 100 soldiers. Yeah. The Gaportet troop of Along finished the increased control in county task. That is a great. In county, 20 years left for conversion, but he finished that task, so we now have full control of everything. I don't know, 100 control, Itanagar, 100 control, Lunja, no, because of my stupid brother. I'm sorry, but I have another task for you. Go back there. Well, you haven't been there before. It was your predecessor. Okay. Yeah, go back there to Nima and siege this part back. And Conquest of Chieftain Garcon. War score plus 100%. Okay, so the war should be over. The war should be over any minute. Or any day now, I guess. And then my people should come back home. Undersupplied. Scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with the discovery. He's certain that my guest Sanko is scheming against my shaman. Oh, so my marshal wasn't the only one. Throw him in jail for sure. Yes, he's just a guest. He has outstayed his welcome. Okay, victory. We won the war. Great. Do we get anything? Our war contribution is 0? Hey, we held the fort and chased the enemy. So you gain nothing. So be it. Well, thanks for nothing, right? Thanks for nothing. Can you guys come home? Here? Yeah. Wow, I won't do that again. At least I know that, yeah, if I do that, I really need to, like, get into the war. Not just stand there in a defensive position. Sparser skills. She gained a trade diplomat. That is really good. Yes. 25, wow. And he is improving. Great. And everybody loves me, which is excellent. Now we just want our troops to come home. And Yarlung are still fighting. They're still fighting. Ludron comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards warfare, such as Ludron, can come to truly understand it. Yeah, she was being trained by the marshal that we threw in jail. Did the other guy take over that too, or what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. She's friends with our sister-in-law. Okay, that's fine. She also became a skilled tactician. She's patient, gluttonous, and generous. Right. Oh well, I guess they can get married. Who is this guy again? Oh, he is the 22 prowess guy. They grow fast. Betrothed can marry. Convert a betrothal into marriage. Matrilineal, yes, send. So, our acquaintance, Ludong, yeah, they're getting married. Okay, loyalty or fear. As their Prabhu, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I even afford such a risk? And who is this? A neighboring ruler. But she likes me. She likes me. Although she is rowdy, still sadistic and shy. Why is she in the picture anyway? Because this mayor may be disloyal and be scheming with her. I see. I will win their unwavering loyalty. I gain generous liege. Fear is a far more effective tool. You gain dread and stress. No, we do not want stress. The mayor gains the trade wounded. No. I have more important women to impress. Like Mahila Skama. Oh, I need to impress her instead of the mayor. I see. Yeah, actually. That's not a bad idea. Generous liege. which gains me minus 5% vassal taxes. Not that I get a lot of taxes from the mayor, but they are a pain at plus 15. Or I have this girl in charge of our neighboring realm, Ninchi. Improve her opinion of me. Yeah, let's do that. I accept your marriage proposal. Excellent. Can I just see this? Because that's them. Yeah, I don't need to keep seeing that. Spouse, claim of convenience. My wife, Mahira Concha, eagerly brings a man before me. My Prabhu, allow me to introduce to you Detson, claimant to the county of Pemaco. Ooh. Ooh. Pemaco is this, right? This county here, which is part of the Kingdom of Roma. We want that. Yes. And hi over there. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're enjoying the stream. It's really small on my screen. I'm only noticing it now. It may have been up there for a few minutes. I need to make that bigger. Okay. So what should I do with this? It is allow me to introduce to you Detson, claims of the county of Pemaco. Detson goes before me. It's an honor, my lord. Sadly, Pemaco will most likely remain out of my grasp without a beneficiary in my sight. I might just be able to help you with that. I can push his claim when the time is right. Yes. And also has a claim to Alon. Yeah, I see. No. I might be able to help with that. Okay. Okay. Back to this. So he's now our courtier, although he's unlanded. But that's okay. They're still in a war over there. Never ends. Call to war again. To the benign Prabhu Penjoy of Loyal, I call on you to honor your our alliance and join me in the Nieman claim on the High Chief of Ngumring. Where is that? This is an offensive war. Yeah, and Ngumring is here. We're not really interested in that. And we just lost some soldiers trying to help you. So I'm not really interested this time. I'm sorry. I'm not really interested this time. And Ngumring is what? They're pretty weak, right? Nima is stronger by herself. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I'm not assisting you in this offensive war this time. I need to rebuild my armies. Another scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with the discovery. He is certain that my champ Dr. Teng is scheming against my... Why is everybody scheming against my shaman? Come on. Dr. Teng, she was in jail. We recruited her, right? To give her a job, an honorable job. But yeah, she still doesn't like me. Throw her in jail. Easy. Bye-bye. You keep your hat in jail. Okay. She really doesn't like me. what I want to do is demand her conversion, but she will not accept. Well, then you stay in jail. I mean, yeah, you may have 11 prowess, but I have enough champions. See? I have enough. So I just gained this guy. Oh, he doesn't like me. Why does he not like me now? Oh, because of the usual. We will sway him. We will sway Gajabao. I've been hosting your Chancellor Sokyo for several weeks, and she has helped me truly see the splendor of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less than honored to serve as your vassal. That's great. That is good. My acquaintance Sangpo died in my dungeons. I'm sorry, I already forgot who you were. Ah, you were the guest that was scheming against my shaman. Right. I shall not shed any tears about his passing. Alright. So we are currently not in a war, right? But we don't have any money. And that's a problem. Why does it still have -7 for raised armies when we have not raised any armies? Oh, we have. This battle. Okay. Now, we shall gain some money. When we have enough money, we need to call a hunt. Ah, that's the other thing. I still didn't look at our holy sites. Okay, so Itanagar is actually a holy site, so we could just go on a pilgrimage to our capital city. And then there are some here in the realm of our friend, and there's one just here, Pemako, which we want, and then there's one here. Is that Nepal? That looks like around there. Yeah, that's Nepal. Okay, holy sites. Okay, let's do this again. Yes. So Elam, this is Elam, right? Yes, would give us advantage in the mountains +5. So we actually do need to add Nepal to our realm if we want all the sites. And Pamako, learning +1, tyranny gain -20. Okay. 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 But it will be one of our descendants who will reform the faith because it costs way too much prestige. Piety, I mean. We only have a fraction of that. And yeah, we are sinners, so. Although going on a pilgrimage would definitely help. But again, we don't have money. We could go raiding. But would that offset the cost of raising our armies? And I don't think so. Yes, we are in debt. That means we cannot declare war or reinforce men at arms. Counter-corruption spreads in your domain. That is terrible. Yeah, we should have looked at our armies when they came back and dismissed them immediately. It's quite important. Chomo can marry. What happened to you, Chomo? Oh, it's our granddaughter Chomo, not our daughter Chomo. Let's see. We also have a what do you call it? Champion Chomo. So this is confusing that they all have the same name. Our granddaughter. That was her first husband, or is this? Yeah, that was her first husband, Govindapala, who died of typhus. Okay, and she's now old enough to get married, and she is a mastermind philosopher. And she's sterile. Okay. Barren. That's not so good. We could get this guy into the family. Wait a moment, I'm considering stuff here. Our woman got pregnant again. Yeah, that happens. So who is this? He is a charismatic negotiator, 17 diplomacy. Yeah. He has claims too. Okay. And yeah, there's Detson, of course. Who is eager to get our support. This guy's way too old. Okay. Handsome. Handsome and astute intellectual. How about that? You would have something in common, right? There's a beautiful 62-year-old, okay. We can filter by traits, right? Inheritable traits. He is beautiful and an astute intellectual. Why does it say beautiful instead of like handsome or something for a guy? Yeah, I think this one is more interesting. Intelligent, but only 11 learning. And then there is this guy who is intelligent, Harakrishna, gregarious, chaste, and diligent, who is 18 in stewardship. Well, that's not bad either. Claims on the county of Chamil. It's only 13 though. Quick. Intelligent. 20 martial. But 2 prowess. Terrible. Our current marshal is 19. He's not up for replacement. No, the only one who is kind of up for replacement is Karma, because he's getting older. Right? And people are trying to kill him all the time. So there's that. But yeah, I think we should go for Pema here. 20 learning, so he could possibly be our next shaman. Matrilineal. There won't be any children, probably, because she's barren. Right? But never mind. Chance of children, none, yeah. Barren and handsome. But he could be useful. So Although he can only become shaman if he actually converts to our faith, right? So that's something we need to look for. Reduce the size of or destroying your men-at-arms regiments. Yeah, he wants a council position, but my idiot brother doesn't have the qualities. He's a comfort eater, he's reclusive, a military engineer, and a tough soldier. Yeah. Sorry, brother. Okay, so didn't we just arrange a marriage for her? Greetings, Prabhu Pinjo of Loyal. I accept your marriage proposal. Your granddaughter Chomo and my acquaintance Pema will be joined in holy matrimony. May Siddhartha grant them long life and many children. Excellent. Excellent. And they're still waging war there. What's going on here? Boyle is thinking they can gain county from them. Interesting. And he hasn't called us to his aid, unless I missed something. Okay, so do we have any prisoners? We don't, right? It's this one. We do. Tok Tok Tung is in prison for 11 months. She has no money though, so we can't ask for a ransom. We can't ask for a ransom. She will not accept conversion. Well, then stay there with your Santa hat. And now she has died. Okay. Bye-bye now. Died in captivity, age 49. Yeah, it's a sad story. So at this rate, it's going to take me years. Unraised men-at-arms, -2. So maybe I should destroy like this one, right? We have, these are bowmen, and we have another regiment of bowmen. Yeah, we should destroy this one. And then see if we get more money. Slightly more, yeah. Alright. Gajabao, I swayed. That is good. Let's keep swaying him. Pikemen, do we need pikemen? That is the question. Renewed Jihad. The House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in its very heartlands. In response, His Magnificence Caliph al-Mustali has declared that an era of renewed jihad is upon the world. The core regions of the Dar al-Islam must be retaken at all costs. All righteous Muslim faithful should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. This should be the beginning of unprecedented Muslim aggression. Don't you, Paula, protect us? Yeah. Let's have a look at that. So they're saying they're under attack. Where exactly? Because I'm not seeing it. The Seljuks are enormous. The Fatimids still have like Egypt and the Holy Land. So what are they worried about? Oh, there is like one county of Acre that is Orthodox. There's some Druze in here. Yeah, sorry, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Muslims seem to be doing just fine. Right? Just fine. Now, if we look at our faith, the Donjipoloist, we just have some places around here. Right? We're a really small faith. Oh well. Lhasa got a part of Zaire. Oh, that's not good. To the benign, Prabhupada of Loyal, I think it might be in the best interests of our realms to arrange a meeting with our heirs at Felma and Dechol. Making sure that they build a stable and healthy relationship now would certainly ensure the future stability of our lands. Signed, Prabhu Ngawang region of Bumthang. What a delightful idea. I might get a diplomacy lifestyle perk, or perhaps we should get better acquainted instead. No, that's great. Let's do that. Blooming friendship. The arranged meeting with Dietrich Chok and Yufelma is the perfect opportunity to grab the foundations of a long-lasting relationship between my realm and Prabhangawang's Rinchens. I should be very careful when planning the encounter. Yes, indeed. Because we want to take their lands, in fact. The Chok should come to the county of Vitanagar. I lose 75? No. The fellow will visit Prabhangawang Regent's Court. You will not be able to influence the meeting. Our dynasty gains renown. That's the only option really for us. I just hope they treat her well. Okay, this task of increasing control in county is finished. So, and they're still fighting over here, or once again, almost. So Along is 100, Itanagar is 100, Sawang is 100, Rinja is 100. Okay. So you're back to organizing levies. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. He's definitely getting older. And he has no children. How did she not convert when her husband is the court shaman? Makes no sense. Blooming friendship, Yefalma has finally returned after a visit to Prabhangawang Rinjen's court. In accordance with her illustrious rank, she was showered with luxurious presents during her stay. Things between her and Yefalma went even better than expected. The two of them have become inseparable. What is more, the visit proved to be an excellent opportunity to refine my diplomatic skill. We should try this again sometime. They pay us monies, and we gain 300 diplomacy lifestyle experience. Then they become friends. Great. And we are now in the positive. Unless matter hours for minus 5.5. Coach increase the conversion, and we can trade. Yeah, we have to get this and this in order to get to this one. Unless we want to move on to one of the others. Can I? Yeah, it's terribly noisy. Adaptive tradition, foreign affairs, effectiveness, flexible truces, shorter truces, no prestige penalty for breaking them, accomplished forger, and diplomat, meaning more diplomacy, personal scheme power, independent ruler opinion, yes. Sway scheme power plus 30%. Use the befriend scheme. Children receive 1 to 3 extra skill points. I should have done that earlier. Each friend adds -5 stress gain. That's a good thing though. Yeah, I'm not sure, do I need this? We're not really in a rush, we still have claims to go on, right? This is a pretty good one. Multi-prestige per dread? No. Multi-prestige per night? Sway scheme power. Yeah. Use a befriend scheme, confidence, lower stress gain, and this befriend scheme power plus 30%. Then we need to get those to get this. Patriarch. How old are we now? 55. Yeah, we probably don't have too many more years to live. And the problem, of course, is if we die, our realm falls apart again. Because of the succession rules. I think I'm gonna go for this, and then this. The less stress gain is a good thing. Okay, so we should consider destroying more of our regiments. I don't really want to. Yes, they cost money, but we do get like extra taxes once in a while, right? So that's basically what we're waiting for, and he's getting better at his job. Right? He has studying stewardship for 12 more years, so yeah. Or we could change to a stewardship focus. Right? Can demand payment for hooks. Yeah, we don't have a lot of hooks. This would be good to have though. The tax man. I think we'll go for this perk and then maybe go to Taxman if we're still like having problems with money. But I think it is time for a little break to give my voice a rest, and I'll be right back.